inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we got a compelling one in store here. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Atlanta. Oh, good return up past the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and
foremost, the fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. They'll go play action here with Penix. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And you look at the Saints defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season. But they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it in. From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now he's loose at the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake, got the
line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking to throw Penix. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw with Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
To the air, Penix. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Saints had 10-6 now on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely and pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To throw is Shuck. And that is incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. When you look at the Saints defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Akers. And taken down just shy of the 40. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense and the veteran Alvin Kamara getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
These two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll go on the ground. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on third down, here's Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
First down. First.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
To throw now, Shuck. Slant pass complete to Olave. Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player. And not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Shuck now to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara.
His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. First and 10.
London, the motion man right. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the Saints' 21-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. Into the hands of London. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go. Now Penix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it for a ball game.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Now Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
Throwing, Shuck. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing again here, a Shuck. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And the Saints, first down.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Shuck. This is caught. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his... Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Good coverage downfield. Led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw, Penix. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
At the 48-yard line.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
For the Falcons field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. They start the second half with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And that last throw is going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing for the year. And it is pretty rarefied air up there. You're looking at only a handful of guys who have ever topped that in one season. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
To throw now, Shuck. He gets it to Cooks. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
19,
Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Yards to go.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Off the play fake, Shuck. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He spins free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40.
19 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
And looking to throw, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Complete to Mooney on the slant. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
On the give, this is Akers. Well, the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Mr. Pitts, and he's got it. They'll go play action with Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down they go.
They'll run a draw now with Akers.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 12 yards.
See what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the air, Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts.
And he gets this only to the 44 now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Shuck now to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Play action now. Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Kamara off the draw. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer.
60 Bison, go!
Now Shuck. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on his spot. And they say he's just short. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Look at this, a tight end carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple. Now motion left with Mooney. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. They'll throw with Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. 114 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Locates Kamara on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
10 at the 35-yard line.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. A first down carry now for Miller. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 145 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
4 yards up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now second and 4.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. They are going for it. Penix locates Mooney on the out route. Here's first down.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll look to throw. Looking for London on the out route complete.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Looking deep here for Mooney. And this is taken in at the 5. He takes it across for the touchdown. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll come up now on second down. Throwing, Shuck. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Clock still rolling here. 4th down.
Yeah, they got to remember they cannot spike it. 4th down, as you noted.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't want to go to war. You don't want to give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen.